Hi everybody! Today I want to talk about something really cool, and that is what makes an instrument great. Well, I'm really lucky because my friend Will sent me this wonderful viola yesterday, and I'm so excited to play it, and I want to try out some stuff with it and see what kind of sounds do I get out of this? What does it feel like to play? What is it? How do I play it? Well, this is a wonderful viola by Testori, made in Milan in the early 18th century. I think it's made around 1710. It's got the label in here. I can't really read it, but it does say it's a Testori. It says that it's made around 1710 or so, and I am so lucky to play it. Let's take a look at the scroll. How beautiful is that? Do you see that beautiful, beautiful workmanship here? When you see these beautiful Italian instruments, you start to wonder how someone can make something so gorgeous. This instrument is measured at 15 3/4 inches. Not that big, but it gets a beautiful sound. So now let's take a look at the sound and see what it sounds like. Oh, look at the back here. I love looking at the back of instruments and seeing the character and the beauty and the beautiful color of the varnish and how beautifully it was made. So now I'm going to try some Schubert. I always like to play the Arpeggione Sonata when I try an instrument, and I get excited to see what kind of color I can get out of an instrument. One thing I love about playing an old Italian instrument is that when we touch the instrument, it reacts to everything that we do. It just opens up with color. All you need to do is seek, and you shall find with these Italian instruments that are great. So when I touch the instrument softly, the most warm, beautiful, soft sound will come. When I play something German, I get a German flavor from the instrument. I can find the sound like that. When I play something French, it will give me that beautiful, dolce French sound. Let's try some of that. I love this Bonsoir piece by Debussy, and I just love just touching the top of the string and getting the instrument to react to the way that I feel. You can see that when I touch the strings, if I touch the D string and the A string and the G string, I get a totally different color, but they all kind of match with each other and it's even across. It's so beautiful to play a wonderful instrument. And this is such a wonderful instrument. Testori is a maker of instruments that I've always adored, especially his violas. I remember Bernard Kadanoff of the Boston Symphony had this wonderful, wonderful instrument, and I kept on asking him all the time, what is that instrument again? And he always said, it's my Testori, and he was so proud of it, and I don't blame him. And then he let me play it, and I was like, oh, this is just so beautiful. And here I am holding a Testori right next to my heart, and it's so beautiful. I always like to play Mozart, and this instrument was made around Mozart's time, really. It's made in 1710, so that's a long time ago. And let's see what happens when I play some Mozart on it. As you see, it loves to play Mozart. And I always wonder to myself when I play an old instrument like this, how many people have played just that on this instrument? It almost feels like it's already been played in and all I'm doing is repeating what so many people have done on this instrument. That's what I love about it. Being a musician is so much fun because we have that experience. We have this music that was written so many years ago and played by so many people, and we can just put our own little stamp on it. That's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. It even plays contemporary music. The viola will play anything I like it to. But when I play the Bartok, I'm going to search for different sounds and different colors. Very nice. Really, I like the viola because when I touch the instrument, it gives me what I'm asking for. And that's a wonderful thing. A lot of instruments sound great. They sound really big. They sound robust. They have a beautiful sound. But then when you try to make different colors, they don't quite come out. That's what you get when you play one of these great, great Italian instruments from the old days. And you get colors, you get the feeling that whatever I want this instrument to sound like, that's what it's going to do for me. How about some Hummel here? Down to the C string. That was really, really fun to play because I'm playing on all the strings. I'm playing all over the instrument, and it just kind of gives me the sounds that I'm looking for. I just love it. What a viola. Again, Testori, one of my favorite makers, one of the instruments I love to play. I love the size. I love the fact that it's 15 3/4 inches. It's not big. It's big enough to get a beautiful sound. I can't say it's the loudest instrument, but it is one of the most beautiful instruments I've played on in a long time. Well, you can't try an instrument without playing that C string passage of the Walton Concerto, just to see what you get out of the C string, the warmth, the velvety color, the beauty. Wonderful. What a beautiful, beautiful viola. A little bit of Brahms, maybe, just to see the warmth. What about the E flat sonata to look at the beauty of the A string on this instrument? What really strikes me with this Testori is its ability to really speak all the time. I never have a problem with the instrument speaking, whether I'm kind of digging into the instrument or whether I'm just kind of touching the top. It's always there for me. And so that's really, really, really important when I play an instrument. Finally, how about a little Bach just to see what goes on when we play Bach? I mean, playing Bach on an old instrument is one of my favorite things to do. Again, I love the history. I love the fact the instrument's been around. And I just like to play music on an instrument that was made around the time when the music was written. So that's like always totally great for me. So I'll play a couple of Bach things here and just kind of see what kind of color can I get out. Such a warm feeling and so easy to play and just responds to every one of my little whims. Yes, it's a beautiful viola. My memory wasn't too good with that piece, but still I could kind of find my way around. And finally, I'll close out with just a little bit of Schumann because I always like to play something a little poetic on an instrument and see what I get. Yeah, I really love this viola. That's beautiful. Well, as you can see, it's really fortunate to be able to play a wonderful instrument. This viola by Testori is definitely a beautiful instrument. It's so wonderful. I wish I could play it more often. I'm excited for anyone that gets the chance to play it, and just thought I'd give you a good look at some instrument that's beautiful, that's around here for a while. And that's exactly what these instruments are. They're just kind of passed on from person to person to kind of play stuff, and whoever's lucky enough to play it, that's great for them, and it's great for people to hear it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and until I see you the next time, happy practicing.